If you're investing in West Michigan, whether that's Muskegon, Grand Rapids, Grand Haven, etc., you've probably heard the terms foreclosure, short sale, and REO used interchangeably. But they're not the same. And misunderstanding the difference is one of the fastest ways investors lose money in this market. Today, I'm breaking down how REOs, foreclosures, and short sales actually work, what they look like here in West Michigan, and how to avoid the mistakes that cost investors real money. Let's start with definitions, because this matters locally. A foreclosure is the legal process where a lender takes action after missed payments. In Michigan, this often involves redemption periods, and during that time, the homeowner still owns the property. That creates delays, uncertainty, and sometimes occupancy issues, especially in parts of Muskegon and Kent County. A short sale happens before foreclosure. The homeowner owes more than the property is worth, and the lender agrees to take less. In West Michigan, short sales can drag on for months, and I see them fall apart regularly when the bank changes terms late in the game. An REO, or real estate-owned property, is what happens after foreclosure. The bank now owns the home outright. From an investor standpoint, REOs are usually the cleanest transaction, but that doesn't mean they're automatically good deals. In West Michigan, REOs often come with very specific issues. In older neighborhoods of Muskegon or Grand Rapids, you'll commonly see deferred maintenance, outdated electrical, or winter damage from properties that have been sitting vacant. Along the lakeshore, you might be dealing with moisture issues, crawl space problems, or older roofs exposed to wind and weather. Banks aren't fixing these issues. They're pricing based on internal valuations, not real rehab numbers. Can REOs be good deals here? Yes, but only if you buy them right. I've seen solid REO opportunities in places like North Muskegon, Wyoming, and certain Grand Rapids neighborhoods. But I've also seen investors overpay because they assumed bank-owned meant discounted. The deal isn't good because it's an REO. It's good only if the after-repair value, rehab budget, and timeline actually work in that specific neighborhood. Here's how I see West Michigan investors lose money on REOs. First, overpaying in competitive submarkets. In places like Ottawa County or the lakeshore, REOs often attract multiple offers and get bid up past investor margins. Second, underestimating rehab costs. Older housing stock in Grand Rapids and Muskegon means hidden issues, plumbing, electrical, foundations, that don't show up in the listing. Third, ignoring seasonal holding costs. If you buy an REO going into winter, utilities, snow removal, and extended timelines can eat into profit fast. And fourth, not understanding bank contracts. REOs come with strict timelines and limited flexibility. Miss something and you could lose earnest money quickly. The safest way to buy an REO in West Michigan is to treat it like a numbers-only deal. You need a conservative ARV based on real local comps, a contractor-backed rehab budget, realistic timelines for this market, and enough margin to absorb surprises. If the deal doesn't work on paper for that specific city or neighborhood, you walk. REOs can absolutely work in West Michigan, but only if you can understand the local market, the housing stock, and the bank process. If you want help analyzing REO deals, pulling real local comps, or deciding whether a bank-owned property is actually worth pursuing, reach out. I'd rather help you pass on a bad deal than watch you learn the hard way.